And here's another clean and jerk analysis. I think this is a 160 double. So we go back to the 170. We talked about balance. I'd say the same thing. I want you to lower your hips on the start just a tiny bit, so that you have time to clear your knees, right? So your first pull needs to last just a little bit longer, right? So the first pull basically ends, in my mind, when your back angle starts to, open up, right? And right now at the bottom of your knee, you can see that your back starts to like transform and make that open angle, right? We've quit pushing off the ground and we've started to open up. And what happens is when you open up early like this, right? You open up from the bottom of the knee to here. Now you've kind of run out of runway. Now you're definitely going to get on your toes early. And the only way to get it to your hip is to go back really, really hard like this, right? So you're about to launch yourself back. Boom. And now that's like super awesome extension, but where's the bar's heading out? So what I'd like to see is, and now boom, there's disconnection and hit, right? Now, you pull the crap out of it, right? That's really, really high, but that's going to disconnect on you. And I think we come back for the double, and that's going to get a little exacerbated a little bit, right? So we look at the second rep. Push. Now you're opening, and you're going to have to chase it because the bar never comes back to your center of gravity. When it's heavy, the bar's got to start to come back to your center of gravity so it gets underneath your hips. The reason we want to be over the bar when it's above the knee is that the bar is now under your hips and you have a mechanical advantage over it to some degree, right? So now we got to go at it, and you got to throw your shoulders back hard, and you lose like all the drive, right? When we think about this in the simplest terms, this is an up and down motion, right? So too much forward motion is totally going to screw us, right? Boom, hit. Super solid, but it kind of smashes you in the bottom. So what I want to see is you work to stay over just a little longer, right? And over to me will be this back angle right here has got to be the same angle when you get to just above your knee sleeves, and you see how much it's changed, right? So you're strong that you can do that, but it's not what we want, right? We want to push through your whole foot. Make sure that then you maintain that angle until the bar gets to above the knee, and then you open up, right? And it's push, open, then push at the final juice, and you're just going push, open early, then you don't have that final push. You just have a pull back on it, right? So that makes you lose some of the bar speed that you could get, right? So that's the big thing I see here, right? So we talked about balance on that 172 that I did earlier, but this needs to be push longer, right? You got to keep that back angle from the instant of liftoff to just above the knee, and then you can start opening up, and that'll let you have a lot more vertical displacement of the bar.